Name of presenter, Mrs. S.E. Stander. Program Office Administration. Subject, Office Data Processing, Level 3. Topic to be covered, Topic 7, Developing Spreadsheets using Microsoft Excel, Module 12. Reference material used, Office Data Processing for MS Office 2010, NQF Level 3 textbook, page 195 to 203. Resources required by student, textbook and a computer. Topic 7, Module 12, Unit 12.1 to 12.5. Unit 12.1, move cells or a range of cells. The copy or cut and paste function allow you to copy cells or range of cells or images in a spreadsheet to any other place in the current worksheet or the other worksheet within the spreadsheet. If we work with spreadsheets, remember the same as in Word, before I can do anything, I need to highlight. So if I need to copy the headings, the column headings, to another spreadsheet, I can just highlight. Remember, in the highlighted area, right-click, copy. I can go to another sheet. I can, in the space where I want it, I can right-click and I can click on paste. And my headings will be copied. Exactly the same with a picture. If I need to copy a picture, I can just select the picture, right-click, go to copy, go to where I need to insert it, and I can just right-click and click on paste, and my picture will be there. Anything that you want to copy and paste, you highlight, right-click, copy, and then go paste it in the correct position. If I need to cut information, I can, same principle, you highlight, right click, cut, and then if I need to paste it in another sheet or another document, right click and paste. Now it is gone from where you have cut it. Remember, when you cut something, you take it from some place and you put it somewhere else. If you copy something, you make two copies. There's one there and there's one there. So that's the difference between cut and paste and copy and paste in Excel. Unit 12.2, use Autofill to copy text and formulas. You can use the Autofill function to copy and fill specific types of text automatically, such as dates, months, terms, and numbers. You also use this function to copy formulas to adjacent cells. If I need to insert a formula, they want the total for all four those columns, for units, cost price, selling price, and profit per unit. I can put in my formula in the first column to get the total of that column. And then as soon as I click on that total, you'll see that little dark block in the middle on the side there. If you put your mouse on there, you'll see a small little plus sign. If you click, hold it in, and drag it to the adjacent cells, that formula will automatically copy over to the next cells. So you don't have to go to each cell and type in the formula. If it's the same formula, you can just use Autofill to copy it to the other cells. If I type in the date, if they tell me to do columns where the years or the dates are in, I can use Autofill in the same principle, click on the little dark block at the bottom and drag it to the one side. At the moment, it's just copying. If I go to the side here, it says Autofill options. Here, if I click on Fill Series, you will see that now it's 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013. So I can just type one date, and by using Autofill, I can go on to the next dates using going to the next columns. Unit 12.3, use the find and replace function to change text. Some spreadsheets consist of many columns and rows. Finding data in a large workbook can be very time consuming. Excel's find and replace function allows you to find information in a worksheet quickly and easily. If they tell me that I need to find and replace, on my home toolbar, on the right hand side, there's something that says find and select. If I click on the down arrow, I see find. So I click on find. Now find and replace. So I must find what? So let's see if we can change easy computing to another thing. So let's say it must be where they must find easy computing. Please, people, remember, whatever you type, your spelling must be correct. Otherwise, the computer is not going to find it. I want to find easy computing, and I want to replace it with easy computing, the E and the Z. So I type in what needs to be found, and then I type in what it must be replaced with. And then I click on replace all. Now you'll see there that easy computing is now EZ computing, and it says all done, we've made one replacement. If there was more, if the spreadsheet was big and there was about 5 or 6, they would say we've made 5 or 6 replacements. And then you just close your find and replace window. Unit 12.4, use the spelling function to correct mistakes. Exactly the same as in Word, Excel has also got a spelling function. So to check for spelling errors, you will click on review and spelling. So review, and there's your ABC spelling. As soon as you click on it, it's going to ask you if there's any mistakes. It's going to pick it up. For instance, they pick up that Emma's cookbook needs 2 M's. So I choose the correct one and I click on change. As soon as my spell check is done, it will tell you spell check complete. Okay. Review, spelling. Unit 12.5, change the page setup. By default, the orientation of a page in Excel is portrait orientation. You can change the page orientation of your spreadsheet in the page setup group if the spreadsheet does not fit properly on a page. So exactly like in Word, I would go to page layout or page setup. There's my orientation. I can either choose between portrait or landscape. By default, it will always be on portrait. So if I want to make it landscape, I will click on landscape. So to change my orientation. In Excel, most of the times, you will use the landscape orientation. Otherwise, your spreadsheet won't fit on one page. You cannot have a spreadsheet that runs over 2 pages when you print it. So most of the times you will have to go to page setup or page layout and go and change the orientation to landscape so that your spreadsheet will fit on one page. On the side here, you will see that little dotted line. That little dotted line shows you that's the end of page 1. So if there's anything after that dotted line, I've changed it back to portrait. You can see my dotted line runs here now. All that information is on page 2. But if I change the orientation to landscape, my information is now on one page. That dotted line shows that my page is now big enough. So we've covered move cells or copy cells, use the autofill, find and replace function, spelling function, and change the page setup. Unit 12.1 to 12.5.